Alright, for those guys wondering, yes, I think, finally have good stock on toolkits. Right now I don't have any pre-orders, but I do have good stock on the kits. What I was limited by up until just now was large sleeves. But I'm not limited now. We got lots of large sleeves. I've got small sleeves, I got large sleeves. I think I've got enough. I have 7 small sleeves, so I have essentially 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 kits ready to ship right now. So if anybody wants one, let me know. We can do kits. Now, let me bring you up over here. Saturday Night Live. Here it is. And Tim's the first poster. There he is. Saturday Night Live. Here it is. Sorry. James, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is wonderful to have you back. Dennis Jensen, haven't seen you in a bit. Awesome. Aha. This might work. In fact, this will work, this kit. So we need a gasket, then the pump diaphragm, then the plastic. What did I hit? Live chat. There we go. James, it is so good to have you back. Ed Bartlett, welcome. So good to have you back. Yeah, we've all been pulling for you, buddy. We really have. All worried about you. Aha. On this one, you need to poke a hole. No need to poke a hole there, but I do need to poke a hole here. All right, I got to show you guys this up close. Again, this is Tree Monkey has a fine video on this. I don't need to necessarily go over this specifically, but he's made a good video on how to do this. This is an HDA 199 carburetor, which is a direct bolt-on replacement for any carburetor on the Husky 350 line. It's the biggest carburetor that could bolt on. I believe HDA, Walbro HDA 175, 191, 198, 199, basically all the same thing. There might be other numbers in there that are similar. So let's give this a good clean here and see what I like to do. Put a little bit of brake cleaner on here and see if it wants to flow through. Yeah, that does want to go. See how that wants to go right through? I really don't need to mess with anything else here. That's good. I like the level set. It's fine. So while this is open, there's some corrosion in here. So we're gonna go over all this. Let's see. Brandon, you're not too late. You're good. So the Zama EL42, some people like the HDA 199 better, some people like the 42 better, whatever. And no, I've not gotten the 288 yet. Not yet. There's a junk here. Hang on. Let's take off the coat. Gotta get serious about this, guys. Gotta get serious. It's late. Still waiting on it. Okay. Some corrosion inside here, a little bit of brake cleaner. Clean shaven, double tugged Ken. Hey, Edwin. Yeah, I didn't get to see Ken's other post today. So I was having fun with the kids. I got plenty of time, James. Got plenty of time to kick Ken's butt. That's not a problem. Not really worried. I know. Nikki was on the stream today. He's like, "Don't get cocky, Matt." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." I'll tell you guys honestly, I'm not. I've never really done this for racing. You know, I've just never been that guy. I like to be fast, but I would rather this like be better than stock would be my goal, you know? not into hot saws or anything like that. It's just not been me, you know. Okay. Let's see if I can put this back together and have it be whole here. Right. The first thing I need to do, put this on. And drill that hole. So you'll see that there are two holes here, but one and not, and there's a space here, but there should be a hole over here, basically. So you need to, yeah, James is here. Ask him yourself. Yeah, Brandon, I think we're all glad James made it here. James, I hear your dad's into the channel now. So you just take and hit that. Done. Makes a hole in the gasket. Gasket like that. And then this gasket's still on here. One. I happened to grab this carb kit. This is actually a HDA 22 carb kit. I guess it fits. Oh, I forgot. Ugh. Being stupid. Hang on a second. Wait, do I want to cheat? I could cheat. Who's up for cheating? I won't cheat. I'll be good. Down at Mom and Dad's, and I grabbed the carb kit. It was in the pile of 262 stuff. But what you need to do is you need to drill a hole in this cover right here. Where did I put my punch? That one's not working. I always seem to find my punch when I need it. There it is. And auto punch. Make a dot. Just gonna drill this here. You make it like an 1/8 inch hole, it's good. make a hole. You have to vent the top cover on these. Your dad and 4 uncles? Get can of special chain. Yeah, get can of chain. See what happens. Robert Calvert, love this 350 build. I have one myself. Seem to be seized bearing. You know, I get funny. I've had bearing issues, Robert, and it always ends up with them sounding funny. It's this weird chirping noise that comes from them when they have when the bearings have issues. Uh-oh. Oh, great. There goes the carb kit pieces. Good thing we didn't need that. Great. One, 2, 3, 4. Now this is pretty clean. Here, this side was nice and clean. It's this blue diaphragm or whatever that is that apparently is the no-no. So new gasket. New diaphragm. The tan one. All right, so James's dad and 4 uncles are watching. That's awesome. Welcome, guys. Welcome. All right. Now we do lost all these pieces out of here. These are junk now. Throw those out so we don't get those messed up. Okay, next thing on this carburetor. This black, whatever this is, this piece goes that way. Fine. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to what's going on over here. Ken showed up? HDA 199, Ken. Ken, please apologize to Doug for me for hijacking your thread today. I'm so sorry about that. I didn't mean to do that. I think he was put off a bit. I'm so sorry to Doug. That was not the intention. 8-5 on the race, huh? Robert, welcome for sure. And thanks for subscribing. And please come anytime, ask questions. I'm learning alongside of everybody, you know. So what I'm doing, I'm just grinding off the tabs on here so I can actually fiddle with this carburetor. And you can just nip them off. You can grind them too if it makes you feel good. Just grind them smooth. Yeah, I got an email from James this morning. He wondering if I still had the chains. Yeah, I don't think they're going anywhere. You guys are crazy. Crazy. Saw that Tree Monkey was killing aftermarket cylinders and pop. I haven't seen the videos. I just haven't gotten to them and been too busy. I'm sure he's got some good stuff. So, like I mentioned, Ken, and to everybody, like I mentioned, if you want to see the definitive video on how to get these HDA 199s to run right, then Tree Monkey has that video. Twisted R Racing, welcome. All right, let's clean up a little bit around here. For Robert, you know, you're a new subscriber, so if you're watching live stuff, you have to understand that this is live. I make mistakes, I throw things, things fly, I have coffee, you know, all kinds of stuff. I mean, just anything can happen around here, so as long as you understand that and you're good with it, then we're good, you know? You know what I mean? Ken, I don't know about better than the EL42. Some guys like the HDA 199s, some guys like the EL42s. You know, just depends on what you're doing. I'm not really going to end up with an opinion either way, I don't think. Okay, 12 people. Anybody here that has a 359 intake clip? Or there's supposed to be a clip on top of this darn filter, and they don't have a clip. I don't got a clip. One dad, one father-in-law, 4 uncles, 3 brothers watching me. Hello to the Faust family. We've all been pulling for James, and we're so glad he made it out. 4 out of 5 negative. Let's see if I can angle this better for you guys. I'm going to put this over here. This stuff. everything up. Put that back here. It's a clan meeting, yeah. Okay, so this filter goes in like that. I'll just leave that there for now. He'll be reading in the hospital. All kinds of stuff gets families together. It's usually not necessarily good things, you know? Jeez. Okay. So in order to get this in here, you need to grind. Really, the only thing you need to grind away is this right here. So let's see if I can illustrate that. Basically, this black line. All that black right there. My nipper's back out and see if this works. Might weaken it too much. William Eisen, welcome. Hopefully that'll do it. No bennies. funny. Okay. Now, there is kind of one other problem here, and that's that this throttle piece interferes down here. It actually knocks. That's good. Frozen choke. No kidding, Jay. Yeah, so the HDA 199 or the EL 42 are both 359 carburetors, and then this is the 359 air horn. Where is it? Hang on a second. I have it here. There was something else here. Something we'll play with. So, I ordered this from HL Supply, thinking that this was an EL42 knockoff, and I'm not so sure. Because it looks smaller. Let's see. The Venturi this looks smaller here. $681, $741. So this is basically a knockoff Husky 350 carburetor, not an EL42 carburetor. $750, $700. So, yeah. This may work perfectly, but this is not really, and it will work on a 359, but it's not it doesn't have as big of a venturi as this carburetor does. So, did Jesse get his saw? Hopefully he's here. Is Jesse here? You got here late. I'm putting together a 359, theoretically. Yeah, EL18 or whatever, EL to 32 or 18, whatever that is. Okay, so let's put this on here. It goes on like that. Now, nope, it goes on like that. Yeah. So, the choke here should just pop in. Can I bore the Venturi a bit? I guess, but I don't really feel like it. Could. But it just seems like a bit much. I like the idea of selling it to Ken. That makes a whole lot of sense to me. Hey, Ken, I got this sweet carburetor here. It flows faster than this because the Venturi is smaller. You don't want the 199. The Venturi is too... It's just not going to work for you. Actually, I'm not going to put the gas line on right now because I don't need it on. Because I essentially need to test the fit of this first. And in order to get the second thing in here, you kind of shoehorn this. There we go. And that's still binding for some dumb reason, so I gotta get to that. Ideally, I'm looking to mark this. I'm using the throttle here to mark the chassis where I need to grind on it, essentially. Haha. I have my mark right there. Terry, thanks for coming. Yeah, we were getting worried. Not good. Not good. Obviously, the other thing you can do is actually grind on the carburetor itself. Sometimes that helps. But just be careful where you grind, that's all. I have my grinder. Might be faster here. Just do Right, and I needed to get some more out of here, too. Let's do that. Okay. See how the fitment is now. There we go. Okay, so now we're in there. You can hear it, still rubs. Now, hopefully I can see it. See, and it gets stuck. So if you don't really relieve this a bunch, it's going to get stuck, and it gets stuck with the throttle full on, which is not good, obviously. Not likely, no. No pop tonight. I don't think so, anyway. I'd have to go out to the shed and get a starter. Let me get a different burr here. should do again, it's this rubber AV mount over here that you just want to kind of literally shoehorn this into, and just you can do it with a flat blade. That's how I do it anyway. You really need these ball end Allens. If you don't have the ball end Allens, you're not going to get this stuff together. You're just going to give up. Probably could modify that a little bit too, but whatever. This $100 chainsaw, I don't know. Gonna be more than that. Okay, so right now, what am I missing? I need... See, if you press down on this, it still binds. So if the top cover is actually pressing on the air filter at all, it'll still bind. Let's see if I can mark it. Yeah, I'll have to come up with a price, James. I don't know. I gotta, this is an aftermarket head. It's not an OEM head, so I don't know how good it's gonna be. You know? I'm sure it'll beat Ken, but I still don't know how good it's gonna be. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. It marked over to the side here a bit, so I gotta grind this over just a little bit more. Okay. And I'm gonna grind out this a little bit more too. Matt, you got the WD-40, now you need the duct tape, you're set 10 more minutes of running. Yes. It's kind of a little much, but whatever. I forgot to grind over here. Sorry, hang on. Just don't distract me, Jay. Nurse Ratchet followed you, huh? All the way to Indy? Wow. Red, green goodies. I just love power of any kind. Red, green, anybody? Yeah. Good stuff. I actually need an intake gasket here, and I need this stupid clip to hold the air filter on. I don't have that yet, and I was looking for it and couldn't find it. I found it on Chainsaw, but he was out of stock. I asked for CCC out there on the West Coast, and I don't think they responded to me, so they don't have it in stock at HL. I don't know. I feel like pulling for you the race, kid. Yeah, so if I push down, even now it doesn't bind. So that's good. Okay. Fuel line. Fuel line on. Throttle attachment here. Let's see. Put this in here. Just slip it in. Push the throttle itself on the carburetor to basically full on. Let it go, and it goes right back in. Bring the spring around. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's got to be fully down. That's got to function reliably. Just so everybody knows, a no-no, you do not put a lanyard on here. Because if you do, and somehow the throttle comes out of its seat, it will stick full on, and that's bad. You do not put a lanyard here. Put it here if you want, but not here. These AV mounts are not super reliable, so as soon as this gets loosey-goosey, that can happen. Kill wires on. This one just slips into the red here, theoretically. There it goes. Click in. Okay, need a starter cover. I need a exhaust muffler I have here. Let's see. OEM not modified. So I need to open that up a bit. Yeah, ideally this needs to be held on there with this funny clip thingy. Good night, Edwin. Thanks for dropping by. You know, it's been a long day here too. It's after 10 o'clock. It's been a long day here too. The next thing I need to do, you know, what I might do, I might just go out to the shop there and steal a starter cover off of another 350. I can certainly do that. You know, and then, so tomorrow, if I do that and get the exhaust on, I think we can at least hear a pop. Yeah, so let's plan for that for tomorrow night, tomorrow, whatever. You know, I don't know exactly when, but we certainly plan for that for tomorrow. Get that done. Get this popped. Thanks, Terry. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's gonna be good. Keep going, Matt. No, I'm tired, man. Tomorrow's my only day to sleep in, so I think I'm gonna go do that. I got up early. I went to work. Took the kids down to my folks. Did a whole pile of machining. Yeah, I know, Ed. We're almost there. I gotta go out to the shed. I gotta steal some parts. Come back in. Blah 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 blah. So I think I'll call it a night and just say thank you to everybody for hanging out. I do really appreciate it. I appreciate all the prayers for James. And James, we've been pulling for you. And your whole family obviously has been super supportive, and that's awesome. Um, so that's just what that was wonderful to see that everybody was there and pulling for you, and you know we appreciate having you here, and we certainly appreciate having you around. So you know, hang in there, and I certainly appreciate the emails that came from Amy tonight or over the last week there, your wife, and she's been sending me some emails, just keeping updated, and yeah, don't know much what else to say, but we're happy you're still around. So to the rest of James' family that's been watching, thanks so much for being supportive of not just James but obviously the channel here, and if somebody's interested in the saw, if your dad's interested in the saw, then we can certainly talk. Let me see if I can get it running first. I don't know if the carburetor is going to be good or what, or all kinds of there's all kinds of little stuff that can happen with these darn things, because I've changed one little thing, everything else has to get changed. So there's a lot of stuff in here that that can go wrong. So we'll fiddle with it. We'll come up with something. Everybody have a great night. Stay safe. And we'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. Anyway, take care, everybody. Stay safe. Night.